something I've been reading about a lot is ticks and concerns around ticks, whether for humans because the presence is becoming more ubiquitous or more present. But what should we be concerned about when it comes to dogs?
Yeah, as you said, it's becoming more common in this area, specifically in like the forested areas like North Vancouver. We're seeing more and more ticks, and with ticks come disease. Specifically, we worry about pets that are really going, your forest hikers, things like that. And so tick prevention should be used in the summer months for our pets in Vancouver. Wasn't necessarily the case maybe 10 years ago, but now definitely should be.
What does that entail then?
So usually if you go to your veterinarian, there's flea prevention, heartworm prevention, things like that. Oftentimes these come in combo drugs that you kind of do everything at once with those. It's usually either an oral medication or something that you put topically on them.
Okay. Now, if you are done, you have gone on that forested hike. I see a lot of them on like heading up to Quarry Rock and that kind of thing. So nice. But once you've gone home, what can you be doing to ensure that there are no ticks on your pet?
Yeah, so doing a head-to-toe tick check, feeling all the areas, they usually just kind of like feel like little bumps in the skin. Obviously, in big furry dogs, that can be hard. When we're really worried about it in the hospital, we have to do a full shave, which can be intense. I wouldn't recommend doing that at home, but doing just really a good head-to-toe palpation, feeling their bodies. And if you do find a tick, I would recommend taking them to the veterinarian for removal because it's really important that you don't leave any parts behind. And then also they can recommend certain testing.
What are the illnesses that you could be concerned about?
So ticks carry a variety of diseases. We think of things like Ehrlichia and Anaplasma, which are kind of these rickettsial organisms that can produce immune disorders in dogs. We think of Lyme disease would be another common one. Yeah. And right now we're kind of still figuring out what the ticks in our area can carry just because of the migration issues. Yeah, it's quite new. Yeah. But I know like we saw a dog that came in for tick paralysis a few months ago, which, I had never seen here when I practiced in, North Carolina and Tennessee, sure. But so these diseases are spreading. And so if you do find a tick on your pet, it's probably best to book an appointment with your veterinarian, not just for removal, but to discuss potentially testing or treatment that should be given.